going to do a reading for all signs. And anyways, I am not sitting down yet because I have to change something. I have to go and share something out. They didn't show that I was going to be live, and that's what's messing with YouTube with the smaller channels too, is that you don't get to see when your friends are live. You get to see all these other people until after your friends are live, and then you get the notification. That's what's making me upset because right now I couldn't even share this out on anything until I go live. So now, just give me a second. I'm going to share it out. It wouldn't even let me share it out because it didn't appear anywhere. It's just weird. Like, I set this up to go live, and it didn't appear anywhere. So this is what I don't understand. I don't understand that. Let's go see if I'm live now. If it's showing now that I'm live. Oh, now it's showing that I'm live. Not until I was live. All right, let me share this out so that people can catch me live, and I can read their energy for everybody, better. And share me out on my other community tab. I'm going to do yoga after this. I always find that my brain is really good in the morning when it comes to readings. So I'm going to do my reading first and then do yoga after. Yeah, share me out here. Get ready, get your coffees, get your teas, get your snacks, whatever. All right. Now maybe some people will find me. Oh, did I share it on X? Let's see if I shared it on X. All right, now I shared it on X. All right. I shared it out. Hello, JB. JB Rants. All right, so let me go over here. Just get yourselves ready to listen to a reading. I'm going to start from Aries all the way to Pisces. So I'm just sharing it out so that we get more views and we get more people coming in. And I'm going to share, put it in my folder. Put it on the folder, shave it in the folder, all signs. I'm going to put it in all signs, and I'm going to also put it in the shorts because people will find me if I'm in the shorts better. Yes. We're going to do the Optimus Prime. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to do the Optimum sharing so that, and if you guys want to share me out, that'd be awesome. And it would also help if you share me out. But yeah, we'll get right into it here in a minute. Okay. Make sure everybody can come watch. So I share it on Facebook, X, community tab. Somebody, people should get the notification now. All right. Okay, we're ready. Oh yeah, and if anybody wants to donate, you can donate. Let me put my PayPal so you guys can donate to if you want to my channel for energy exchange. So I was just going to share my PayPal. And if you need a reading, I'm not doing I'm not doing very many personal readings, but if you do really need a personal reading, connect with me through email. Only email I'm going to respond to for readings. Only email. That's what the email is for. Email me your questions, PayPal me your amount, that the reading is what the reading is, and that's all. It's all in the description, right? So you can go and see what you need. All right, let's get started. I just put my PayPal like that. So I didn't put a bunch of emojis or anything like that. All right, let's get started. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay. At least you guys heard me everything, right? Alright. Alright, let's have a little sip of my coffee. Cheers. Follow your dreams, guys. Alright, so we're going to start with the angel messages because I already pulled the angel messages today. So we're going to start with the angel messages. We have Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and in your career. And then we have Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your reassurance and guidance. So rise above all of the other stuff. So we got Divine Order, Archangel Rahu. Everything is happening how it's supposed to with hidden blessings. You will soon understand. Everything will balance out for you soon. That's also Libra energy. It's also justice. The scales of justice. And then we have Indigo and Crystal Children, Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Like, I'm a very sensitive person. I feel things. I feel energies. But yeah, so it says, spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. All right. And take a breather when you need to. Renew your health when you need to. You know, make sure you get sleep, you get exercise, and you get enough food and all that. That's the only way that us light workers can function, if we get all of the right tools, you know. And sleep is one of the tools. Food is one of the tools. And, you know, regular exercise, body movements is another tool. So that is all the things I do already. So that's help you overcoming difficulties as well. So take a breather when you need to, right? So that's what the angels are asking you, Archangel Raphael. All right, let's get started with the reading. Now, my beautiful friends. Hello, hello. All right, let's get started with, we're going to start with Aries, but I'm going to write down all the zodiac signs, so timestamp them after, then you guys can just go to your timestamp and read your messages or your answers. Hello, Clones McGee, welcome. All right, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cappies, Aquas, and Pisces. And then at the end, I'll do a collective, all right? So the end will be the collective. The collective is like other light workers and readers and healers. The call, you know, the ones that have the call, the ones that already got the call. All right, we are going to today use my good tarot and also going to pull one energy card for everybody, and then we're going to kind of find out what the baseline of your energy, right? So each zodiac sign, the baseline of your energy, and then we're going to clarify that baseline of the energy. That's how we're going to do the reading today. So I'm going to use my good tarot to clarify. I haven't used my tarot in a while, so starting out the year with the good tarot. Oh, we got a hair. We got a hair. Are you Dumbler's sister? Who is that? Who is that? I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, welcome everybody. And let's start with Aries, all right? Aries is going to be time stat at 9:13. 9:13. Hello, hello. 9:13. Okay, so when I'm doing a reading, I'm not ignoring you guys when I'm doing the reading, but I'm just really tapped into the reading, okay? So just chat with each other in the chat. Listen to your reading. That's what we do here, is just listen to what your readings are. And if you're dealing with anyone, you're welcome to cross-watch for another sign. Everything is here is like for your good, for your highest good. So everything here is to help you figure out your stuff that you're going through. And take what resonates, leave the rest behind. These are general, all right? So that's all I'm going to say. All right, Aries. What is the baseline of Aries energy today? angels, archangels. What is, there we go. So whatever comes out, if there's two cards that come out, that's the energy. That is your baseline energy. I'm going to also read the bottom of the deck, so it's not just really one card that I'm using the baseline. It's whatever I see. Hello, hello. But anyway, so Aries, your energy is a little bit like, so your fish first initial energy is a little bit like you are a little bit like feeling like you don't got what someone else got, or you don't, you know what I mean? You have lots here. But this is like a little bit like envy. This envy is not good, envy energy is not good. So let that energy go, because that energy is not going to help you. Magician in the mirror, right? Look at things from a different perspective. Like, you are the fire sign, but also look at your mindset. Look at your mind, right? You clear your mind. Make sure your mind is clear so that you don't feel this energy right here, right? And so that you can clearly, truly see the spiritual gifts that you have, right? You don't need to be feeling like you don't have it. You do have it. You just need to see the both, that you see all your energies and your gifts, not just that you have a fire sign, okay? Our sun sign is just very little of ourselves. Our sun sign is just a little part of ourselves. That's just our beginning. There's so much more to our signs. You know, I want to get into doing your charts and stuff like that. So, but I suggest that anybody that hasn't done their chart yet, go figure your chart out, and it's easy to do on Cafe Astrology. So, Cafe Astrology, you put in your birthday and and you can read all the things about yourself. And that will really help you, Aries, all right? To tap into your maybe air energy. Find out where your air energy is, so that you can have clearly see the spirit, the spiritual gifts that you have. So there's no need to be feeling like you don't have it, okay? And then right here, your energy, like the bottom of the deck here, is you have somebody here that wants to make you an offer. You just have to make that decision. So that could be a very hard decision for you, right? Because I see like that you're at a crossroads here, which means that you have other options, but you're having a hard time when you're in this energy. And then it shows me here that is envy, right? You think what others have you don't have, right? But you do have it. You just have to learn to own that energy, not just focus on your fire energy. Focus on your air energy. Where do you have air in your chart, right? And also, this is going to help you really feel grounded and be able to make that decision that you want to make, Aries. All right, let's get started and do the clarification. What is the deceit card here for Aries and the Aries energy? And remember, this is your energy. This is general, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't shoot the messenger. Three of Swords. So, the Three of Swords is three of air. That's heartbreak. So, like, this is maybe what it is like you may have had a falling out with someone that, this is a falling out. This is a heartbreak, right? So your air energy may be a little bit like damaged, like because this is sadness. This is sadness right here. And you may have put your gift in the back burner, basically, right here, right? See the bird? So when you start connecting with your air energy, that's when you can really manifest and really get those answers that you need, spiritual answers. And then you can get your material needs met like you need them to be met here, right? Somebody wants to make you a solid offer. Man holding a coin, that could be an earth energy too. See, tell me about the Magician in the mirror here for Aries. Wow. You are Aries. Aries and Neptune just went into Aries, okay? That means the taking action in your ideas and your intuition. See, that's what that means, Aries, right? So here you are trying to balance out your life, but you're getting those aha moments. The tower here, right? And this is a strong tower. This is your sign. The tower here is your sign. Your sign. The Tower is also known as Aries energy, right? The masculine energy. And then we got the Pentacles here, the Two of Pentacles, trying to balance out your life. And this is going to bring you the sunshine that you need, the happiness that you need. So this is balancing out your energy within yourself, your air and your fire. Your fire will give you the ideas. The air makes it flow, right? Air needs to flow. So, the bottom of the deck is whatever you feel like is not fulfilling you and like it's not giving you your 10 of cups. You know, you may walk away from that if whatever is not, making you emotionally feel like that's your, you may be turning your back on something and going towards where your treasure really is, right? That's the 8 of cups. 8 of water, 8 of emotions. If something is not your 10 of cups, you're going to know it. These ideas, these aha moments of how to get what you need and how to get your happiness, you're going to figure that out. Love. I just split it at love. So you could be dealing with a Gemini too. Or just your heart chakra because, there's a lot of hurt feelings there, right? And this could bring, that envy energy or that feeling like somebody else has the gifts and that you're trying to develop in yourself, and you have them. Sometimes we have the gifts, we just need to heal the energy, right? That's what I got for you, Aries. And again, Lovers came out and the Fool. So have faith. Have faith. That's also Aries, Pisces energy. Anything else for Aries? 8 of Wands. Make it happen. You have the spirit to make it happen. For the 5 of Earth and the King of Swords. So, but this here is the 8 of Fire. That's like you're making things happen. And all your spirit, your angels and your ancestors, they're all there with you. See that? All the little lights, they're helping you along your way. And that's you on the panda, okay? You're heading in the right direction. You have a lot of energy within yourself, the 5 of Wands, which means use that energy that you have. The 5 of Wands can be conflict too, but use that fire energy to create what you want. All right, Aries, that's what I got for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I try to give people like proper details in the readings that I see, but these are general, so take that into consideration. Hey, Carol. Hey, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Hit that like button as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, now we're going to go to Taurus. Where's my Taurus gang? Where's my bull gang? The bull gang is going to be at 1803. 1803. For the bull gang. For the bull gang. For the bull gang. For the bull gang. I was just making the bull gang energy come in. All right, let's do a little shuffle for the bull gang. We're going to do a little shuffle. But yeah, I appreciate you guys all for tapping in here, hitting that like button. I appreciate that. That is energy exchange. Sharing me out is energy exchange. If you want to donate to really, really make me tap into your energy, you can do that too. PayPal is there. Any donations is appreciated. It's for coffee money and in my toolbox. It's from my toolbox. Your mom is Noel. Welcome anyways. Be respectful to each other. Hey man, I am new. Thank you for being here. We're doing all signs. We're on Taurus right now. What's your sign? All right, Taurus. Like I said, I'm not ignoring you guys. I am just doing the readings, and when I don't see the messages that you're sending, I am tapping in. All right? It's your Saggy. Member. Oh, you're Noel. Oh, yeah. Hi, Noel. How are you? Behave yourself, Noel. Or mama will put you in a corner. Yeah, so Noel, I'm one of her internet mamas. Yeah, yeah. You just listen, Noel. So, like, whatever your sign is, your sign will come up later if you're Saggy, okay? You're a Scorpio. Welcome, Carol. All right, let's get into Taurus. Okay, we got to redo Taurus again. 2020. Taurus is 2020. Okay, we were talking, so Taurus gets 2020, their whole reading. All right, Taurus. Let's see. What is Taurus energy? Ooh, Taurus energy. I like it. I like it a lot. I like Taurus energy. Hello, hello, handsome. Look at that. You know, that means that this person has a pure heart. See that? But they hide it from people, right? They have a lot of passion, but they also have a pure heart. And they're beautiful. All right, so that's what Taurus energy is. On the bottom of the deck, we got the world card. And this is a new start for you, Taurus. That's what I see. A new start for you, third chakra, Archangel Samuel. So you're learning to trust yourself. You're learning to trust your energy. So the world card here is that you starting a whole new life here, okay? You may be going on a trip for some of you. You may be traveling the world for some of you. But you are really aligning yourself, body, mind, and spirit, Taurus. I'm really proud of you for that, all right? You're learning to strategize. You're learning to strategize. You may, for some of you, you may even sign contracts like marriage and stuff like that. You might even get married. But there's like, you learn a lot about like the value and how to value money. And for some of you are still healing a broken heart too. You are still, you know, I see the broken heart there too. But we're going to focus on this. You have a pure heart. You have a lot of passion. And also you are ready to start something new here. And whether it's travel or start something new here, you're learning to trust yourself, body, mind, and spirit. And you're learning to strategize. Oh, look at that. Queen of Swords just popped right out. Because you may have somebody, you may be dealing with someone that has like a lot of good intentions, all right? This is the Queen of Swords. And she's smiling, okay? She has a lot of good intentions. She knows what she wants. And that fell right on. She has a lot of pure wisdom as well. See that white owl? That represents a lot of pure wisdom. So whether you are the male or female here, there is, you know, if you are the female, you have a lot of positive air energy around you or within yourself, okay? And if you're the masculine here, you have a really good heart and you have a lot of passion. Eight of Swords, you're honest, truthful. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is the truth, right? You tell the truth, or this could be this person that you're dealing with. So take what resonates. This is the energy around you as well. So tell me more about the Queen of Air with the man holding the heart. Tell me more about the Queen of Air, man holding a heart. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Fire. So someone's really holding on tight, or they're like really afraid to take this leap of faith here. They're a little bit on guard about taking this leap of faith here. So let's see what is this world card here. Beautiful. Love you guys so much. What's the world card here for Taurus? For Taurus? Four of Swords. Four of Swords. So you may be really... So I saw the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is like you have your guard up a little bit, right? So you are really resting your mind. Four of Swords is about to rest your mind after a battle. So that Five of Pentacles, so that you don't have to feel less than, okay? So that you could feel guided by your ancestors, your angels, right? Eight of Fire. That's Eight of Fire. That means that things will start happening. I feel like for some of you, you have ancestors helping you. Because you stay in that, you stay maybe in that energy a little bit too long. Of like overthinking, or like, you know, Let's see, why is the Four of Swords here with the World card for Taurus? Yeah, these are general readings. General astrology readings, like basically. 10 of Pentacles and 7 of Water. 7 of Water. So you're a little bit like, you feel like you don't know how to choose. For some of you, you're a little bit hard time having to like to choose what you want to do. Like, I feel like this has to do with work because this is the 10 of Pentacles. It could also be family. But for some of you, you really don't really understand what you really need. 5 of Fire. You were a little conflicted about it, but you're learning to find your balance, right? To learn to trust yourself, to learn to try to strategize. But you may feel like you don't want to choose the wrong thing. Why is family here with the 7 of Water? Emperor, Empress. You see, the Empress is someone that's very materialistic, not materialistic, but she's very financially stable. She's mentally stable, spiritually stable. She's like the mother of all mothers, right? The Empress. So you want to make sure that you're getting an Empress if you're the masculine here. Ace of Fire. Ace of Fire, that's like, that can also like mean, like this is like your spirit, but also like what you really want. What you really want. So the Ace of Wands, so that's like that what you're really passionate about. For some of you, you already have the treasure you need right with you, but you're still waiting for other treasure to show up. Let me see. Why are you waiting for other treasure to show up when your treasure is already there? You already got your treasure. Why? If you already got your treasure, why are you waiting? Okay, this card wanted to come out. The 6 of Pentacles, you're trying to find the balance. You're trying to find a balance. 4 of Fire, where you feel peace, harmony, all that. Where you feel also, 4 is Jupiter energy, where you feel like you can expand. So you're really trying to find a balance, and you're trying to find your Empress. Or if you're a female, you're trying to find your Emperor. But I feel like you already have a good idea of who they are. You already know who they are. Yeah. But you may have gone through some temptation. You know, this is the temptation here. that could be also a little bit greed. Like if you're not body, mind, and spirit aligned, if your heart and your mind and your soul are not aligned, you're going to be tempted by things that may never come. Right? Temptation here. You already have your treasure here, but you're looking past what you have, and you're looking farther out there. So like look what's right in front of you or beside you. Right there. Look what's right beside you right there. Don't get tempted by things that may never show up. All right? That's what I got for you. 2 of Fire. That also could mean, you have a choice. You always have a choice. You're new here. Thank you for being here. That's what I got for Tauruses, okay? If the messages resonate but you want a little more details, you can always reach out to me and get a reading. Also, you can donate, and if I have time at the end, I can give you a special message, all right? I just want to make sure that I got the right cards on the right deck here. All right. All right. We're going to move to Jimmy Jams. But yeah, Taurus had a really good reading, really good start. Like, you know what you want. You just got to get it. You just got to go after it and strategize on how you're going to get it. And see the value in things, right? See the value in things. There could be someone you're dealing with you, Taurus, is that, somebody that just appreciates everybody, but they could have a you could be dealing with someone that's heartbroken, but they appreciate everybody and everything. All right, we're going to move to Geminis. Oh, thank you all so much for being here. Are we going viral today, guys? Are we going viral on this channel? If you're not following me on my other personal channel, you can follow me if you want to like know personal stuff about me. I'm very personal on the other channel. It's Cast Out for 20. You can follow me on there too. And if you come from that channel, thank you for being in this one. No, I'm not from India. I am Canadian, but I am originally from Mexico. So, yeah, so let's go to Gemini's 30, 37. 30, 37. All right, Gemini's. Let's see what Gemini's energy is. Pretty general reading. Yeah, these are general readings. For sure they are. Yeah, so take what resonates. Don't make everything your story if it's not, okay? All right, Geminis, 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 Geminis. I like the cards that are already coming out. Ooh, look at that cornucopia. Geminis, what's Gemini's energies? All right, we got. All right, all right, all right. You're gonna talk about like Geminis. We're gonna talk. I'm Gemini, sunshine too. Okay. Ta, storm warning, right? Okay, so Geminis, I feel like you're about to like blow everybody out the water, right? Like, I feel like you're really gonna tell some people some shit, okay? Soon here, all right? And you're gonna talk about like what's been holding you back. You're gonna be talking about the financial constraints that you've been put under, and you're gonna talk about all of that. It's gonna happen, Gemini's, all right? You're gonna talk about all this shit. All right? See, you're going through financial constraints. So like, if anybody wants to help, that you're gonna talk about that, right? So you're doing a lot of good work, Geminis. You're a communicator. You bring communication to people. You have really good gifts. Even if you're not a light worker, you are a communicator. That's your gift. People tell you to shut up, tell them to shut the fuck up. Too. If people tell you to shut up, you tell them to go F off, right? Because that's your job. As Geminis, they bring information, they talk, all right? Hey, Will. So, Geminis, you're going to talk about like how like, you do everything right and but you're still going through financial constraint, but you're still keeping it together. And this is what's making you feel stuck. Okay? You feel like you're stuck because you can't move. You don't have the financial means to do move right now. And you're going to talk about that and you know how some people go and get like readings from TikTok and get all over all you're going to talk about what you recently experienced from people, like people that need you, and if they don't like know you, they get a reading from TikTok and watch readers on TikTok, and those readers, they're just there to project, and they're there to make their story yours, okay? So when they have the negative things they're going through, okay, I watched some of those readings on TikTok. It's all about clicks and views and acting, okay? So don't fall for that shit on TikTok, okay? Go to the real people that literally have been building their channel, the spiritual light workers that have been building their channel, and they also allow the angels and the creator to be in their readings, all right? So other, you know, the toxic readers, they will make you feel like all these things are going on in your life so that you'll get a reading and give them money, okay? So in my channel, like to bring the information that needs to be brought out to people, and I don't think about money when I'm bringing out information to you guys. That's why I'm so detailed in my general readings. And I do rip myself off by doing that. But I am going to speak about that. But I want to have a community of people that trust me, okay? They trust me because they trust my advice, and it's to help them. That's what I'm building over here. I'm not here to get rich quick, okay? So that's not what I'm here to do. If I do get financially stable and even rich, I would help so many people. So anyways, I would be able to travel by my van and all that stuff and go on the road and help people where they need me. But yeah, I'm not where I am. And that is totally explaining my energy as well, as I'm feeling stuck because of the financial constraints. And I'm a minimalist, so I'm not complaining. But I am not going to be the one that's going to give people free messages when they get themselves all paranoid on another channel or another. It's like if you're getting a tattoo and you're getting always just getting someone else to fix the other last person's tattoo. That's kind of how I feel about the readings. When people have been so overwhelmed with the toxic readings that they've been projected towards their life, and then that becomes your life. Okay, energy creates your reality. And I don't think Geminis are going to mind me talking about this because this needs to be talked about. But like, so I feel like Geminis really need to just like don't give so much of themselves. Don't give so much of themselves. People will come to you if you don't give them everything for free, right? You know, and I know this from past experience and past work that I did, other type of work, okay? So anyways, how can we get out of this financial constraints for Geminis? Let's see. Let's clarify. Wow. Geminis, you are clear. You have clear wisdom and you have pure wisdom. That's how, because you tell the truth. You are the Queen of Swords, Geminis. And this is how you're going to get by speaking the truth, speaking the truth for everyone and speaking up for the people that don't have the words to speak about what they're feeling, and you're feeling it, so you're going to speak about it with clear intentions. Gemini, this is going to bring you out of your financial constraints, your honesty. So I don't know if I want to look at all these, but there's going to be temptations, okay, Geminis, there's going to be temptations. And there's going to be people that are going to make you feel like, you know, you don't have it when you do, okay? That you're always waiting for things. So don't let them project that energy that you're always waiting for things, all right? So you also, like, you know, this also Taurus message too, because you got the same cards that came out, right? So you know what makes you feel grounded. You know what is a good idea. You know yourself what is a good idea. This is the Earth. This is the Earth Pentacle, okay? So this is a Page of Pentacles. You know to start things right. And there is someone here that is Seven of Earth. Someone here is really thinking about you too, Geminis. You're always on their mind. You're always on my mind. Yeah, so, yeah. Let's see, what are you feeling all tied up about? What are you feeling tied up, Geminis? High Priestess. You know so much, but you're not saying. So you have a lot to say, but you're keeping it to yourself. And this is what's keeping you stuck, okay? So don't keep all your High Priestess stuff to yourself. Speak it. Speak it into the world. Speak it into being. Archangel Gabriel. This is Archangel Gabriel. It's the Gabber, gift for gab. Open your throat chakra and speak whatever you know. The High Priestess knows a lot that she keeps to herself, okay? So you might be a Gen Xer too. With Gen Xers, us Gen Xers, we always keep a lot of shit to ourselves. Let's see. How can we start speaking everything that we need to? Oh my goodness. Somebody don't want me to speak the truth because they're making me pick up shit on the ground when I have a hard time getting to the ground here to pick these cards up. Oh my goodness. There, the moon is there. Someone is trying to keep you in an illusion, okay? So somebody's trying to keep you in fantasy, okay? So don't allow that to happen. Don't let someone keep you in the moon energy. Speak whatever you know, Geminis, all right? Nine of Pentacles and King of Wands, okay? So Nine of Pentacles meaning that you are very independent, and there could be someone here with a big heart that may want to shine some, you know, help you charge your battery. See? Could be a fire sign as well. And then, what is the other card that fell down? Of course, they're flipped over, so I can't see them. The Wheel of Fortune. Yo, this is going to turn things around for you, Gemini, right? So you may get some help from someone that has a big heart, and they also are a very wise person. You know, they've been through the fire. This person is an older person. They've already been through the fire. And, you know, I feel like you are somebody that does everything by yourself, and you pray a lot. Geminis, I think you pray a lot, Geminis. So nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Why is the storm warning here for Geminis? King of Swords. You may have protection you don't even know, Geminis. You may have protection you don't even know. Like King of Swords here. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's protecting you. Or this could be your... I'm speaking to a masculine Gemini here. You're very independent. You may even be able to help someone. You may... Look at this. The heart chakra. You have the heart. You can open people's hearts. Yeah? Even the envy ones. Even the ones that don't... Even the... Like, this is what I see. Even the ones that are just sitting there, they're very spiritual people, but they're not speaking their truth or not taking action, right? And they sitting there going, I don't have what they have out there. Yes, you do. You just need to take more action, more physical action. See, that black horse is not even moving. The white horse is so in galloping, is flying, you know? So it's showing me, Geminis, that your spirit is really leading you. And don't let jealous people stop you from going on your journey. Okay, Geminis? You deserve this. Happiness, okay? That's what I got. Door to Spirit is opening for you. You're going to see through all the bull. Queen of Water. Yeah, you have a... you are very loving. You could also be dealing with a water sign that helps you to regulate your emotions, Geminis. That's what I got for you, Geminis. I hope that resonated. And if it does, thank you. Thank you for letting me read for you guys. We're going to move on to Cancers. So this reading is one of the ones that I do monthly. My all signs energy check-in, I do it monthly. So this is the reading for the month for the energy check-in for all signs. Because it does take a little bit longer for this reading. You've done the reading for Virgo? No, not yet. Not yet. No. So now we're only on the third sign, okay? So we're only on Cancer right now. So Cancer is going to be at 4149. 4149. All right, Cancers. All right, Cancerians. Let's see. Thank you, guys. Anyways, let's see. What is Cancer's energy? What is Cancer's energy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know I haven't said it the whole thing, but... So, Cancers, I see your energy. You are learning to stand on your own feet. Cancers here, you may be going through some pain, some heartache, and some pain, heartbroken, but you are standing on your own 2 feet. You're very independent. I see that. You're very independent. You're learning to trust yourself. And this is bringing you a blossoming abundance in as well. Okay? And your intuition is really, you have the goddess of the moon, which means that your intuition is on point. So you are standing on your own 2 feet. You're being independent, even though you're heartbroken. So Cancers, you are heartbroken. You have, let's see what the heartbreak is about. Let's see what the heartbreak is about. You have a hard time finding balance and your happiness, like trying to find your happiness. Your heart is broken, so it's hard to find a balance, and be happy, to learn to be happy again. It's a hard thing to do, but you're learning to do it because you're very independent. See, this here is the Sun card, and this here is the Two of Pentacles. So you're really trying to balance out your life, even though you're heartbroken. And you're trying to find the happiness in your life. You're trying to find the happiness in your life, and I feel like you're finding it. You're finding the, even though you're heartbroken and you're sad, you're still finding some things to be happy about, is what I see here. Let's see. You're very appreciative, Cancers. You're very appreciative. You appreciate every single rose, individually, and for people individually. You appreciate every person individually. Let's see. What is this appreciation here? 3 of Water. Even though you're heartbroken, right? Even though your heart is broken, right? You're still giving of your heart. See that? You're still giving of your pearls. We have the King of Earth. You're learning to be very, stable and grounded. And you may also have been dealing with a earth sign or, something that you know, threw you a little bit for a loop or whatever, somebody that really betrayed you. It's Ten of Swords, and you're learning to blow that off. Like you're learning to blow that energy off of yourself. It could have been a King of Pentacles that hurt you, but sometimes Earth signs are not very emotional. They're not very open with their heart, and you are a water sign. You're Cancer, so you know, to you, you feel right. So you're learning to trust what you're feeling. You're learning to trust yourself, and this is bringing you a blossoming abundance. All right. So the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, learning to trust yourself. Ten of Pentacles. So you're going to turn that Ten of Air, Ten of Swords, somebody that really mentally betrayed you, you're turning that into Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're making money moves is what I see. You're making money moves, Eight of Pentacles, and you are Eight of Pentacles here is showing me you're really learning to save as well. For maybe something that you want. For some of you, you may even want like a guitar or something, like a musical instrument. You're saving for that. Anything else? What's this temptation about? So you may be tempted along the way too, right? By money or other things, or a peach. Peach. The Tower. Temptation into Tower. So be careful you don't be careful you don't fall for temptation, like being tempted, like hold yourself back when it comes to, like, if you're wanting to overspend or whatever, like hold yourself back, like see the money there. Or if you get tempted by money, like, just think about it first, right? Learn to really balance yourself. Don't, like, Seven of Swords. Yeah, if you take on Seven of Water, Seven of Cups, if you take on too much, you're gonna leave yourself like overwhelmed, overthinking. So don't allow yourself to overthink. What's the Tower here? Why is the Tower here with the temptation? Six of Swords. Yeah, walk away from temptations. Six of Swords. Walk away. Get the hell away from that. If something is tempting you and you know it's not good for you, leave it. Leave it alone. Not for you. Not for your highest good. That's what I got for you, Cancers. So now we're going to move on to Leos. Any Leos, the lions in here? Any lions in here? I got to make sure I don't mix up my cards because they are the same thickness and stuff. Yeah, we're good. Welcome everybody. I don't see all your chat, like I'm on my tablet, so I'm gonna have to, like, if anybody leaves me any questions that require an answer, like, you ask me something, I'll look at it later, and if there's something that I need to answer, I will answer it later. But I have a hard time seeing all the things on here. Thank you guys so much for being here. And if you have donated, I appreciate you. And if you have hit the like button, I appreciate you so much too. And all the people that have given me positive energy today, I really appreciate you. I just want you to know I'm so glad you're all here. So let's go on to Cancer, Leo, 48, 49. 40. Let's just make it 49. 49. All right, Leos. Let's see what your energy is. Leo, Sun, Rising, and Venus. One more shuffle. Leo's energy. And I'll do a love reading yet this month too, okay? So I'll do what's your partner, what's your person thinking, okay? And feeling and loving, all that good stuff, all right? So we're going to find out what your partner's doing later on in the week. All right, let's see. For Leos, energy for Leos. What is Leo's energy? And, this energy is yours or what is surrounding you, right? The people and places you surround yourself with, all right? Let's see energy for Leo's energy this week, or this month. February. Leo's energy this. Ooh, that's way too many. This is a reading, you guys. But we're gonna do it again. Leo's. 1 or 2 cards is good. Thank you, angels. Everything happened in divine timing though, so remember that. Okay. So your energy is like, you know, your bottom of the deck, your energy is woman holding a coin. So you are somebody that's very stable, you're protected spiritually. You got your black cat, you're grounded, you're stable, you're spiritually protected. You got your purple, you got your red, which makes you grounded, and then you got your black cat, you know? That's like the evil eye, right? That's what that is. So, anyways, and the first energy here is Leos. It's good energy. You carrying good energy, Leos, especially if you're the masculine here. You have a very good energy in your energy. You have a pure heart. You have a lot of passion, and Archangel Metatron is helping you to have clear intentions, to have your third eye open so you can clearly see what you are wanting and what you're going after, which is the sun, which is happiness, which is your right to be happy. So you may be doing like, cleansing baths and stuff like that. And this is helping you to feel very grounded and stable and learning to be able to strategize and have patience, Leos. This is helping you to have more patience is by nurturing yourself and also nurturing your mind and think positive. Think positive about people, you know? So when we think positive, we project positive energy towards people. So sometimes that energy hits them in a positive way and then they start thinking positive, right? So energy exchange is real, right? Let's see. Leos. Let's see. Man holding a heart. What is this about for Leos? You have good ideas. Page of fire. So you have some good ideas here, Leos. That's showing me that you have a pure heart and you have a lot of passion. And you have some good ideas. What are these good ideas with clear intentions? Let's see. What is the clear intentions for Leos? Oh, we got temptation and we got the tower. So you could be dealing with a Cancer too. But you may have already fucked around and find out, Leos. I'm just saying, okay? Because it's showing me your bottom energy is that you have clear intentions, crystal clear intentions, that you're using your clear intentions to make choices in your life. And you may be coming, there may be a thing that comes up and you may be tempted, right? There may be something that comes up that makes you feel tempted about something, but you remember that you have your intentions as clear. So don't fall for the temptations, right? Don't fall for the temptations. Why is the temptation card here with the tower for clear intentions? 8 of Pentacles. So, as long as you save, you're gonna get what you want anyway. You don't have to be tempted. So if you work and you keep your intention clear, you will save up enough to whatever you need, Leos. Okay, so you don't need to do, you don't need to be like, you don't need to go to the devil work stuff, right? Page of Water. Be open with your heart. Be open with your heart. So let me see why is the Sun card here for Leos? Sun card will help you to heal all that confusing emotions, okay? So, like, 7 of Water is like a lot of confusion, or like you feel like you have a lot of choices, and the choices may confuse you if you're not doing your spiritual cleansing and stuff like that. You may have too many options, you may not be able to choose, and that's where the temptation may come in, right? So if you have clear intentions, you'll remember what it is that you really want, right? And remember that you are grounded and stable and all that. So that as long as you always do your nurturing yourself, like cleanse your body, cleanse your spirit, mind, body, and spirit. 3 of Water, even though you're heartbroken, you still juggle emotions. You still You're still stable, Leos. Ten of Pentacles. You have everything you need. All right. You got the King of Earth, Six of Water, which is like moving away from conflict. Five of water. So five of air. And you are you standing on your own ground. You're Queen of Pentacles, or if you're a guy, you're the King of Pentacles. You know, you're stable. You're grounded. You have what you need. Don't let like your ego tempt you. That's what I got for you, Leos. Don't let your ego tempt you. You already got what you want. You already got what you want. You just have to learn to nurture that. All right, now we're going to move to Virgos. Where was the Virgo in here? I know Will is a Virgo too. Alrighty, let's go have a sip of my coffee. And you see that picture behind me? It says, "True love story never ends." All right, now we're going to move to Virgo. We're halfway done. Virgos are at 5617. 5617. Let's see if AI is going to timestamp my things again. Well, they don't put them in the chat, but they will, like, if you hit, like, timestamp, it will timestamp it all. I like that about the AI, that you can use AI to timestamp. I don't have moderators that know how to do timestamps or that, whatever, that do it. So, that's good that I have the AI doing it. Sometimes I don't like doing it. All right, let's see. Virgos. What is the Virgos energy for the month of February? Ooh, Virgos. Okay. Your energy is good, Virgos. You have a pure heart. You have a lot of love to give. Man holding a heart. And you see the door to value. You see value in people and things. And, you see when you open a door, value can come in. Things can come into your home. When you're always stuck inside, Virgos know it best because Virgos are the best herminators. Herminators. I just made that word up. They're the best at hermiting, Yeah, going within. But yeah, so you have learned that sometimes you got to open the door to value to the money to come in. You've already learned the value, the value of a dollar, You've already learned how to bring money in, Virgos, because you are very analytical and you know how to bring money in. So you have what it takes. And so garden in the gate. So there's something that you may have outgrown already now. See, you already passed this energy, learning value of life or value of things, right? You already learned the value of things and you have outgrown it. You're not that little child anymore, right? You want to leave. You want to leave where you are and explore. Let's see. But you're feeling tied up right now. You're feeling stuck. Why are you feeling, okay, let's go. You have a big heart, but you're feeling stuck and your anxiety a lot. Let's see. The door to value, you've already learned it. That's your first card. So that is showing me that you've already learned. You guys, I got to show you this. Look, Virgo. This is the Six of Cups, nostalgic cup. Nostalgia. You've already learned the value of nostalgia, remembering, remembering your past, remembering the people you love, reflecting on yourself. This is also a card of reflection. She's like looking at the water and reflecting, right? So the Six of Water is the Six of Cups, which is like nostalgia. So you remember the value of you having nostalgia, so you remember the value. You know what you value. Let's see what else fell down here. Nine of Cups. Look at that. You already know what you value, Virgo. You're thinking about it. You're always remembering it. You're always looking at it. You're always reflecting on what you value. And that's the Ten of Cups, your wish. You're always, and you know the value because you reminisce a lot about nostalgic moments in your life. What is this garden in the gate? Two of Pentacles. So it's time for you to make a decision. Trying to find your balance. Trying to find your balance between nostalgia, remembering, but also offering what you remember or talking about what you remember, because you are also a communicating sign about everything you learned. You are the Emperor and the Queen of Fire. So you are very spiritual, and you are also somebody that's very stable, very fatherly, nurturing, masculinely nurturing. Um, the Emperor, it creates the reality. You can untie yourself. You can get yourself out of this anxiety. You are the healer of ages, okay? So you are the hermit. The hermit is somebody that goes really deep and heals things that are very deep. That's what this nostalgia is. You're having the memories. You're remembering all the things you wished for, right? So you can make it happen because you know value. You know how to value things. So get out of your head to be able to get unstuck. Tell me about feeling stuck. King of Swords, you can unstick yourself. Your mind is the only thing that's keeping you trapped. Your mind is keeping you trapped. Your anxiety, okay? You have clear intentions. You have to trust yourself, and you can heal this shit. And you do have good intentions. You have clear intentions. You are safe as well. Whether you're male or female, Virgo, you are safe. All right? So get out of your head to be able to unstick yourself. All right? So to realize you're not stuck at all. You have the power. You have the power. You're holding the light for people. You're shining the light on people. And you're doing it in a good way too, because you have a good heart, Virgo. That's what I got, Virgo. So have faith in your, have faith. Have faith in the Most High. And the Hangman. So sometimes when we're feeling stuck, it's just for us to look at things from a different perspective, okay? So that sometimes when we feel stuck, we're supposed to look at things from a different perspective. We are all learning new things. We're all learning how to heal in a new way. I'm a Gen Xer, okay? I'm one of the zodiac signs that and not zodiac signs, but I'm one of the generation that kept everything to themselves. They kept it all inside, and then you talk to yourself to make sense of this shit. So now we're gonna move on to Libras. Any Libra librarians in here? Thank you, Chantel. But yeah, so I am also going to start studying astrology on this channel. So you guys all make sure that if you want to learn more about your chart and stuff like that, keep your eye open for when I come live for that. And I will be doing a panel, but I'm only going to have people that are knowledgeable about that stuff to a certain point and learning more, right? So people that are serious about astrology, we're going to have on panel, nobody else. So yeah, we're going to set up appointments with each other and do that. All right, so we're going to move on to Libra. When exploring or ancients Latin, those shadows always follow, right? Like we all have negative and positive energy. And it's how we regulate it. It's how we deal with it. It matters. We all have a shadow to deal with. And sometimes the shadow can help us. I just had an itchy nose, kiss a fool. All right, Libras. Let's go into Libras. We're halfway done now. Libras are at 1 hour and 5 minutes. 1 hour and 5 minutes and 0 seconds. So let's see. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate all your likes, shares, subscribes, and donations for coffee, and sage and all that other stuff that I've spent money on for you guys. All right, let's see Libras. What is Libra's energy? Angels of our highest good. Libra's energy. All right, Libra's energy. Ooh. Okay, let's just see. Okay. Moon goddess. Yes, you are Venus sign. You are so connected to the moon. So connected to the moon energy. So Libras are always connected to the moon energy as well. Always. More than other people because they are under Venus sign. So you are very intuitive, Libra, okay? You're very intuitive. You got the gift of knowing. Look at this. The first card that came out, sunshine and whiskey. No, I'm just kidding. Not the whiskey part. Sunshine. Maybe someone is like having a whiskey in the sunshine. I don't know. But yeah, no, sunshine is like the sun card is the first card in your that come out. Libras, this is beautiful. I love your reading already, and I haven't even got into it yet. But like your second card is victory. First card is the sun card, and then you got victory. And then you got Temple of Faith, which means your ancestors are right behind you helping you. And also women holding a heart. And you are dealing with someone or are someone that has another lot of love to give the world. You know what I mean? This means that the heart in the middle is yours and all the hearts around it is you giving love to other people, right? So you have a lot of love to give. You also have your ancestors with you. You have faith in your ancestors or the loved ones, your spirit guides, your angels, whatever's around you. You trust it. You trust that. So that's the Temple of Faith. You trust it and you already know it. And this is what's bringing you victory in your life. Whatever you know, for some of you, you could be 28, 44, or 52 as well. But that's just something I just popped out and showed me. But the Nine of Cups wanted to pop out. The Tower as well. So you are realizing that you're stronger than you thought you were, Libras. Because look, most of the times the towers, they when you see a tower, it's all crumbling. Well, this tower is built strong on a strong foundation. Because this is you. You built your tower. You built yourself on a strong foundation. And also, because I know astrology, I know that Aries is the sign of the tower, and Aries is also your opposing sign, your opposite sign. So you built yourself strong from your other side of yourself, the opposite side of yourself, the Aries side. So you built that tower strong, and you used nurturing and emotion and nurturing your emotions to do that. And this is bringing you your 10 of Cups and even marriage for some of you, the Hierophant. So following divine guidance, following divine order. You have all the tools. This is like the magician, but this is like the holy magician. You have all the tools you need to do what you need to do, Libras. Because you're like the holy magician in this deck. In this reading. So you can have your wish. Because you're doing everything the right way. You're doing things the right way. You're doing it by divine order. Is what I see. So this is bringing you victory. So you're getting your wish. Why is the Tower here with what I already said about the Tower, which is Aries energy. You know, your Aries energy, Libra, is your energy that makes you go, makes you go. It's like your masculine energy. So the Tower is here to remember this, okay? So to have that nostalgia and remember who you are, Libras. I'm reminding you of who you are and how powerful you really are. Because your tower cannot be broken because you are the tower. You are, your opposite sign is the tower. So your tower can't be crumbled, right? And this is why you're getting your wish. Because you've learned to nurture yourself. You learned to nurture your emotions. So how's victory happening here for you? What is happening for victory for you? I got a cure for that, and it kept telling me to get a van and degraph generator. Oh, cool. I want to get a van. I know somebody that I follow that just got that brand new van. All right, I see victory for Libras. Ooh, the magician. Ah! Libras. Libras, you are powerful beings, man. For real. You got to believe in yourself. Look at this. The Queen of Earth, the magician, on top of the victory card. You are a magician that can make anything happen that you want to happen. Take the seat, take the driver's seat in your life. See that? That's the Queen of Pentacles. That means you're stable, you're beautiful, you're down to earth, and you're going to be very successful because you make this happen. You are the magician. You have all the tools, and you have them, you know, how I showed you, you're doing it by divine order, divine timing, you're doing it in like the spiritually holy magician way. Because the Hierophant is the spiritual holy magician. So this is how you're getting victories, by you creating it. And you're nurturing yourself as well, because that's the Queen of Earth. You're nurturing yourself, and that's what I already said. You're having victory, and you're being able to manifest because you're learning to nurture yourself. And you also have your ancestors helping you. Why is the Temple of Faith here? With the woman holding the heart. The Sun card again. The Sun card just came out in a different deck. Because they're helping you create your happiness. Your ancestors are helping you create your happiness by giving you the love that you need to give to people, to keep giving people love. Especially if you're the feminine here, right? That you have a lot of love to give if you're the feminine. Empress. Empress makes anything an Empress touches turns to gold. Same with the Magician. And finding your balance and learning to really ground yourself, King of Earth. Know that you are safe, Libras. That's what I got. Final message for Libras for Moon Goddess. Message of fire. You have a lot of messages. You have a lot of intuition. See, I asked about this, right? I asked about the connection, and this is what I already was talking about. See how similar these cards are? See the little orbs all over her? Those are all the messages you're getting, Libras. So trust in your faith. And Page of Swords. You know, you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot. You've learned how to be happy. You've learned how to create happy energy for yourself. This is beautiful, Libras. I love it. I love it a lot. Sometimes I don't like to do the readings as often. Like the energy readings, I like to do them once a month. That gives people enough time to work on some of the stuff that they need to work on, right? Doing the monthly energy readings. I don't want to overwhelm people by doing them every day. because then people haven't even caught up to what they already need to do, right? All right, next we're going to go to Scorpios. Sheridan, I got a cure for that. It kept telling me to get a van. I don't know, understand what you're saying. All right, let's go to Scorpios. Are going to be at 1:15:23. 1:15:23. All right, so yeah, I'm going to do my yoga and stretching right after this. So you guys make sure that you're subscribed to Cast Love for 20 as well, so that you can come and watch me over there. All right, let's see. For Scorpios, what is Scorpios' energy for the month of February? There's been a lot of love this month, so this is the month of like Cupid too. So, oh, we got the door to personal healing and happiness for Scorpio, and then we got community. So, yeah, so for some of you, you don't know where to go to get your cornucopia or where you need to do what you need to do. For some of you are a little confused, but there's a community of people that will help you to learn. So once you're healing, you know where you want to go. For some of you, you maybe don't really know what you're wanting to do, okay? So you may have a fork in the road, meaning a hard decision to make of where you're wanting to go to get your cornucopia. And the next message here is, you know, there's something that you've outgrown that you're wanting to leave, and you will have victory in it. So if you're doubting yourself, you have victory, you will have victory, and you will make the right decision that you need to make. So here it says the first card that came out was the door to personal healing and happiness. So once this starts happening for you, Scorpio, once you open the door to personal healing and happiness with people, your community, it will start you will start healing, okay? And they will help you to make that decision that easier for yourself. So we'll get into it and find out what you need to do to not doubt yourself, to be able to make the right decision in your life, because I feel like your decision is to have an abundance of beautiful things, and you wanting to go somewhere to do this, and I feel also I see the Temple of Faith here. For some of you, you do feel stuck, but you got to remember your ancestors are always there. All you have to do is ask them to allow yourself to feel their energy, right? Then you'll feel good energy. I will be doing a talking to heaven messages on this channel, and I also have my ancestor cards here. So if you want to get ancestor reading or a moon reading or any type of reading, you can get that reading from me. Or even if you want to get a love reading, all that stuff, I do that. But I'm trying to not overwhelm myself by like opening myself up to too many people at once, like when it comes to personal readings. So that's why I'm doing slow and steady wins the race. All right, see the door to personal healing and happiness for Scorpio. That little light of yours, that little light of yours, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I just want to say that you are the transformer, Scorpio. You've forgotten who you are? So start singing that song. I'm a transformer. I'm a transformee. You can transform yourself because you are the transformer. So there's going to be a little spark that's going to come to you. And that little spark is going to grow and transform into something new here for you. Okay? So this is what I was clarifying. So the door to personal healing and happiness is opened up for you. And there's a dove as well, showing positive messages coming in. And there's also water, a little waterfalls. And, just that represents your emotions. So, and you are an emotional sign. You are the Scorpio. And here it shows me the transformation. This is helping you transform and make that little spark grow that you have. That's your little spark that's growing into things that you want in the world. Like, what you want to create in the world here. So, That's beautiful. Transformation into the world. Like you transforming into a new start here. Like the world card is endings and new beginnings. And if it comes in the beginning of your reading, that's your new start, okay? So that's the second card. And that's definitely a new start for you because it comes right after the door to personal healing and happiness and transforming your energy into something here. Why is the world card here? Three of Wands. So planning what you want to do because now you have that little spark that helps you to plan. That little spark here, that's helping you to plan where you're wanting to go in the world. Do you see this? The Three of Wands is about planning, having foresight, knowing where you're going, knowing what you're doing now. And then you also see this community here that can help you to make a decision. How can this community, or it could be three women. I also see the seven, which means, somebody that is connected to their crown chakra, somebody that knows, they know their higher self. So let's see, who is this community that will help you to make, that can help you make a decision that you're having a hard time making? Empress, someone that already has done the work. Someone that is already creating things for themselves. Somebody that is an empress energy. Somebody that's in nurturing energy, motherly, nurturing energy. So there could be somebody in the community that could really help you to make your decision in your life, to help you manifest what you want, to make this decision. So, Empress to me is like, the Empress is anybody that has gone through all the energies and has done the healing and is now creating their abundance, and also they're nurturing themselves and they make everything sparkle. And the King of Swords. So there could be a woman and two men that are in the community, or they could just be three women, but they could also have like very masculine energy in their chart. They could be air or even Virgo. But also it could be a Libra or a Taurus as well. Who is this community that can help you make a decision when you're feeling indecisive? The Tower. The Tower and the Queen of Pentacles. So your sudden realization that you are grounded, you are stable, you are nurturing, and you are the mother, the earth mother, And this is bringing you your success, Six of Wands, and what you want. So this is helping you to make that decision. So it could be a tower that something may have to fall apart before you can make a decision. So why is the Tower here? Could be on the 16th that maybe something comes to you that you know what to do. Oh, patience. Asking you to be patient. The 14th here. So something about patience. And it's also the 14th, so something could happen between the 14th and the 16th for you. Or the 11th. 28th as well. And 27th. 28th. Okay? So look at this. 27th, you walk away from whatever's been stopping you. And 28 is you getting victory. And then we got the Temple of Faith. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands. This is like that spark to create, to be creative. So that spark is coming back to you, Scorpio, the spark that helps you to create. So these aha moments, the Tower can also be an aha moment, right? Sudden realizations. That's what I got for you, Scorpios. What sign are you? We are going to be doing like all signs. We've done all signs. We've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio are done. And now we're going to be on Sagittarius. And if you want to get a personal message, you can donate to my PayPal, which is right there. And I can give you a message after I'm done the last couple signs here. All right? So I will check my PayPal at the end to see if anybody has donated for a message. And then your message will be at the end if you have donated for the message. Okay? Thank you so much. All right, let's see Saggies. Saggy-waggies. We're going to be at 125.06. 125.06. Saggy-waggies. All right, let's see. What is Sagitt's energy? What is Sagitt's energy for the month of February? Sagitt's energy for the month of February. And remember, these are general. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. 13 likes. Wow, I love that. I like to at least have, when I'm live, in the time that I'm doing the live reading, at least I like to have at least 12 likes, because that means that's how many readings I've done. Like, you know, each reading at least gets 1 like. Let's see. Saggies. And then we got 13, which means the collective also got a like. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Saggies. What's Saggies' energy for the month of February? Saggies' energy for the month of February. Let's see. Doors to up. Ooh. Okay. Look at this. Saggies. Okay. There's many choice of possibilities. You may live in a building. You don't need to go rip doors off. The doors are going to open for you. Okay. So Saggies. So there's many opportunities for you. You don't need to go to the open door that's already ripped off the hinges. You just go through the, you know, doors will just automatically open up for you. See, many doors will open up for you. And resting and rejuvenating. So you are doing this. This is showing me this your energy. You are resting and rejuvenating so that many doors will open for you. And also, you, for some of you, you may be finding yourself in a little bit of financial constraint. But resting and rejuvenating is going to help you get through that. And also, this energy here is going to help you with this energy here. Envy or deceit or like feeling like everybody's against you, okay? So that may affect, you know, having this mindset may affect you, your finances, okay? So doing this and changing your mindset to this, saying, I have many opportunities, many doors are opening up for me, and do the work to meditate and do release stress, especially on a full moon. This is going to change that energy from this energy here where you feel like you're feeling constrained, like you don't have enough money or whatever. You will find the value in it once once you change this energy here. The deceit energy, feeling like everybody's against you, and also like knowing that you are not in this energy here. You are financially stable because there's lots of opportunities here for you, okay? So learn how to find your to find your body, mind, and spirit, like alignment. Align yourself with your higher self and your heart and your gut feeling, okay? Those 3 are important. And this will help you detach yourself from this energy here. All right? You don't want to be in that energy. So I will leave this one here. And we're going to do reading on this part. So I'm going to do this here energy, and then I'm going to do this energy. But I'm going to show you the difference that you will even feel from these 2 energy, right? You don't want to be in this energy at all. So to get out of that energy, align yourself, right? And this is going to help you to detach yourself from things that may have energies that may have tried to attach themselves to you. That were like, like poor me, All right, let's see. What are the choice of possibilities here for Saggies? Let's see. What are the choice of possibilities for Saggies here? Okay, you may need a whole reading because all these cards are flying out. 13 here is saying that you can transform that energy into positive. What did I just say? So you can transform any energy into what you want. The creator's power is greater than any power on this whole entire universe. Okay? So you already know that anything that makes you feel less or makes you want to fight, use this energy to create. Use the energy to create these transformations into the you know, your new world by all these doors opening up for you. So how can you stay rejuvenated and rested? The sun card, but also going out and getting sunshine. Yes, sunshine is very important, especially in the winter time. Get sunshine so that you feel good with your energy, so that your energy can keep flowing and recharging yourself, okay? So you don't end up in this energy here. And it kind of worries me a little bit because the beginning of your reading is very good and then it goes to this. So maybe you surround yourself with too many negative energies that put you in this place here, that make you feel less than, like you don't have enough, and that you have to worry about your finances. Like, don't let people do that to you, right? Stay away from those people, right? So how can you detach yourself from this deceitful energy and feeling financial constraints? This will be a good message. The lovers, they could be dealing with a Gemini that could help you, and just really have strength and faith, because this is the lovers, which is card of Gemini. Have that inner strength to do that, to like not let those inner feelings turn you negative or turn you to think that way, because whatever you create you're very powerful right now. So you have a choice of possibilities, so don't make those possibilities these ones. Those are not possibilities that are there right at the beginning. The beginning here has beautiful possibilities, but you have to stay in good energy. You have to do the work for yourself. The Three of Wands, plan it. Set up a plan. Set up a little routine for yourself. Once a week, do yoga and stretching. Start with once a week. That's what I'm doing. It's starting with once a week, yoga and stretching, and meditation. Meditation I do all the time, but stretching and yoga, that helps your body move, and it's really good for you. So, final message here for Saggies, to stay in loving energy. Watch out for temptations. Watch out for temptations. Find your balance so that you don't get easily tempted, okay? Find your balance. That's why this is important, so you don't easily tempt it, okay? That, have the faith, have the strength to not attach yourself to those type of energy, okay? Because that energy may keep you stuck, make you feel stuck, okay? That's what I got for you. That is like a lot. Yeah, the door to personal healing and happiness. So this is leading you, you can choose the door to personal healing and happiness instead of this worries and and feeling like everybody's there to fuck with you and like deceive you and all that. Like, stay in positive energy, and the way to stay in positive energy is by doing the meditation and yoga and stretching. Okay. Also pray. Pray too. Pray to the Most High. Okay. It matters who you pray to. It does. All right, now we're going to move on to Cappies. Yes, these are general. Did I already answer that? I know they feel so personal because like I am very like I don't like to hold back energies. When I feel like people need to hear it, I want to say it. So, when people come and get a reading from me, it's going to be because they resonate with me and they also know that I can help them. I want people to come and get a reading from me when they know, they trust themselves with me. Okay? And I'm not, okay, so I want to mention this before I start Capricorn energy. There was someone that messaged me, and this is a person I met in personal life. Like, I met him at a food bank or whatever. But this person here, I will not be put in the middle of couples energy, okay? I will not be put in the middle. So if somebody comes to me and they confide in me, I will not tell what they said to me to their partner, okay? That is not how this works. And someone asked me to do that, okay? Tell me what their person would say to me if they sent me a message. I will not be a rat. All right? I will help people to heal their energy between them. You can get a joint reading, but I will not do the other thing. I will not say, oh, well, tell me what this person's saying. No, I would not do that. So don't even bother sending me a message like that. I will ignore you. I don't know who do you think I am, but I'm not even going to say your name because I will not be like that low. But if you're going to be that low and that petty, I'm not petty like that, okay? People would never trust me if I did that. I am a Gemini. I try to see both sides of the story. I never shove blame to people. Like, I don't, unless the blame is really meant to be for that person. But no, I don't blame nobody. I'm not here to, like, pick sides of couples. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to help people stay together and stay happy. And for the ones that don't have love, help them find love by loving themselves. All right? Anyways, I just thought I needed to say that right now. So I will never get a stupid message like that again from another person. Because I'm not a rat. I'm not here to rat your exes out or rat your man out or whatever. I'm not here for that. So if you want that, you go to the shady TikTok readers, okay? You go to the shady TikTok readers. They will drive you up the wall, all right? They will send you down the rabbit hole you don't want to go down. All right. All right, let's go Capricorns. Capricorns are going to be at 136.49. 136.49. And if you're going to be asking me that, that means that you need personal healing. You need a lot of healing if you're going to be asking me that, okay? And if you don't trust your man, then you can get a reading. You can get a reading like that, like whether you should trust him or not. You can get a reading like that. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you what he tells me if he did tell me anything. Anyways, let's go Capricorn. What's Capricorn's energy? You're from England? Welcome. Let's see Capricorn's energy for the month of February. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That's way too many. Capricorns. So Capricorns and Saggies. A lot of cards came out. Or is that a Scorpio too? All right, Capricorns. What I see here is you've learned a lot from books. You've learned a lot. You've been learning a lot. Women, the thinking woman. So, some of you may have been thinking about something for a long time, Capricorn. Maybe even when you're 47, or you may be 47 right now. But you've been thinking about a lot, or you've been hitting the books a lot, and you've been learning a lot. So it's saying here, yes, you're a very spiritual person, and you have learned a lot. But now they're asking you to take more action with the dark horse, which is your regular life. Take more action with your life. That's what they're asking you to do. On the bottom of the deck, we have speak about this. Speak about what you've learned, Capricorn. So now it's time to open your throat chakra. Ask Archangel Gabriel to help you speak what you've learned. So that way you can follow your destiny, okay? Follow your destiny and catch up with your destiny, because your spirit knows a lot and your body needs to take the action behind that, okay? So the black horse is represented as your body, your physical being. So yeah, you're very spiritual, but you need to take some action by speaking about it. My landlady is just vacuuming right now. I don't know if you guys hear the vacuum. All right, let's see. Ten of Pentacles, family. So you may have learned a lot about family or even business. You may have learned a lot about business financially because you are the money sign. You are the financial sign, right? Capricorn is the financial sign. So what is this? What have you been thinking about doing here? What have you learned from the books here, Capricorn? Four of Swords. Four of Swords and Empress. Okay, so you have learned because you've been holding back a lot, you've been keeping a lot to yourself. Like the Four of Swords is you've been resting your mind too. But you've learned a lot and you've been resting your mind and really nurturing yourself and everything around you. And I feel like that is what you have been doing, is nurturing yourself. And now it's saying that you've held back a lot, like you've held back a lot that you want to talk about, how you've nurtured yourself, how you became an empress, right? So you've learned how to become an empress, and you're really thinking about like speaking about it. But you just need to stop thinking about it and just do it, okay? So you need to speak about it. This is here the angel that says you need to speak about it. And also use your energy. You have like fire in your chart, air in your chart. Call that energy into yourself. And this may lead you to a very caring connection with someone here, okay? So speak your truth, okay? That's what it's saying here. Speak your truth. Take that action. What is the action that you need to take to speak your truth? Queen of Swords. So you may even need to get a reading by me. I will tell you the truth, the pure truth, the good truth, the real truth. So you could also be learning from someone like a Queen of Swords, how to like bring what you think and into reality by speaking it into reality, right? Our thoughts cannot create, I saw the Magician too, but our thoughts cannot create the things in our life. They cannot transfer. Our thoughts cannot transfer anything, right? They can keep us in worry. Our thoughts can keep us in worry if we stay there too long. So once we nurture yourself, you take action with the clarity and everything that you've learned, and you start creating. By transforming, you create. You create your, this is like spiritual transformation as well, because it is. So this is what changes everything. Tower and the Lovers here. But for some of you, you may also be tempted by something here, right? So let me just say one more thing. How can you speak your truth? Magician and love. So keep the heart chakra open. Keep your heart chakra open and manifest what you want to say and say it. Seven of Water. You have options as well. You have like a lot of options or a lot of ideas. You have a lot of ideas. And you have a lot of ideas that you have in your head, but they, but you feel like a lot of these, like, you have been juggling them, like you just don't know which one to pick, what idea to pick. But I feel like someone here can give you some clarity on what to take action on and how to manifest what you want. Love. For some of you, it's love. A message of earth. So even bring an earthly message, right? So that is something you guys could be good at, like bringing an earthly message. All right, we're going to move on to Aquarius now. And then we have Pisces and the collective, and then we're done. So Aquarius is going to be at 143.49. 143.49. All right. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius energy. Sun, rising in Venus, Aquarius energy. Oh, this kind of fell and wanted to be part of the reading. This wanted to be the bottom of the deck. So Aquarius, you are very stable, financially stable. You have your coin in your lap, and you have your cat, you have your protection, you have everything. You have your spiritual protection, you have your grounding protection. And You are you are in a very happy place right now, Aquarius. And for some of you, you may maybe signing contracts. Storm warning. Oh my goodness, look at this. Like, so for some of you, you may be signing contracts here soon because you're ready to start something here. You may have like all of a sudden had a really good ideas, a lot of good ideas came to you, and all these opportunities that are there for you. You're realizing a lot of opportunities that are opening up for you, and you're realizing how safe you are, how safe you are. Look at this, and the one below that, this is your family, your happy family. So you're realizing that you can create your happy family. You have everything it takes to create your happy family. Yeah, magician in the mirror too. A magician right there too. See, where's the sun card here for Aquarius? Sun card for Aquarius. I'm tapping into some good Aquariuses here. Eight of Swords. So you learned from being betrayed, and you learned to push back. Because you are air. You learn to push back when someone throws a lot of like thoughts towards you, like negative thoughts or whatever. You learn to nurture yourself through your emotions, and you learn to push back. And now it's like feeling like, like air doesn't feel as heavy because you just, it's like a feather. Air is like a feather. But when we have it in our head, we think so much, then it can be very heavy, right? It can, because that becomes stagnant, and stagnant air becomes very heavy. So by you nurturing your emotions makes your mind lighter. And so when Eight of Swords, even when you feel like in your mind you're left out, you're never left out. Oh, there was a card that was hiding. Ah, there was a card that was hiding. Look at that. Ace of Waters. So this is like Ace of Waters, like Ace of Cups. So you can now see if someone is an Ace of Cups to you, if something is a good start, a new start, or somebody has a good heart or a pure heart, you can see that now because you know how to transform energy into light energy because you're air. Of course you know. And you're the healer of ages. And happy birthday to all the Aquariuses out there. We're in Aquarius energy right now. Oh my gosh, the Wheel of Fortune. I just going to ask about the contract that you're going to be signing. And this is your destiny. You're going to be signing destiny contracts. Contracts that are destiny and destined for you, and they're going to be in your life for a long time. So that could even be marriage or something business because of all these opportunities that I see. But they also all lead you to a happy family. So whatever this is, your fortune, you're going to be signing a contract towards your fortune. Ace of Pentacles, you already had the aces, you already had the Ace of Cups, and now you have the Ace of Pentacles. That's a emotional and physical new start here for you. New ideas that you're getting. And these are this is like all of this is coming to you. This is a storm warning that, like, storm warning is like, you learned through the upheavaling emotions that you've had and the storms that you've gone through, and this has brought you to these doors that are opening up for you because you learned how to push back the energy that was heavy and made it light like a feather. Made it light like a feather. And so this is why you are like this. You are in a good energy, Aquarius. Let's see. What is storm warning here for just of possibilities? Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Seven of Wands. With the Page of Fire. So you are realizing you have all of the starts to start this. You getting intuitive messages, but you've been holding yourself back. You've been holding yourself back. You didn't think you're good enough, but you are. Because you were carrying a lot of that energy, the air energy that was making you feel heavy. And now you realize that you know how to turn it into light feather air. And this is what's leading you to this leap of faith into your spiritual path. Your spiritual path. For some of you, this is like legal, law, justice. Contracts that you're signing is something with the law. So something that's legal contracts, legal binding contracts you'll be signing. The Hermit. You could be going also to school. For some of you, you're learning something, because the Hermit is always about like learning. Learning to have the key to life. Learning to have the key to life. There's many keys here. And also, like, this showed up that you have been tempted in the past. You have been tempted. So anything else for Aquarius? Any other messages for Aquarius? Tell me why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Tell me why the Wheel of Fortune is here for Aquarius. 9 of Earth. This is your destiny. You've been praying for this. So this Wheel of Fortune is here for your good, for your independence. You've been praying for this, for your independence, and this is leading you to a contract where you can feel very independent. Messenger of Earth. You may get some really positive messages. That's Phoenix. So, oh my gosh, I wish just to say, like, for a lot of you, you guys are counselors, okay? And light workers. A lot of you's had the call, but you have doubted yourself in the past, okay? So these are earthly messages that made you realize that you're meant to do this. My baby is having her first heat, because the other two cats set her off. And she's so cute with that little baby voice. Hi, princess. We're going to do Pisces, and then we're going to do a collective, okay? Yeah, she's my little princess. Look at her. Oh, you guys can see her. I can do that. Oh, there she is. You're my princess. My beautiful princess. Come here. All right, we're going to do Pisces, least, but then we're going to do the collective as well. So, I like to do readings for the other light workers, and also, like, that they can tap in as well. But yeah, don't doubt your ideas, Aquarius, okay? You already are, you know what to do with your energy to make it positive, to turn, you know how to transform energy is what I'm trying to say. I don't need to say it in weird ways, but just like that, you know how to transform energy. So now we're going to do Pisces. It's going to be at 150, 153 or 4. 153.04. Meow. Meow. All right, Pisces. Let's go. What is Pisces energy? Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Pisces. You need some healing, all right? This is the bottom of the deck. So I feel like for a lot of you guys are focused on that. You're not healed. You're not very healed, or you feeling a little bit like feeling like feeling like things have gone wrong for you. You're feeling stuck. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. All right, you are at least on the right path here by your overall energy and where your mind is at. Your mind is at healing. Your mind is at rejuvenating yourself. And the first couple cards that came out, so you're an angel of love, and you're also feeling very stuck to something here. But you guys are, remember that you are an angel of love, okay? So you are focusing on healing that emotions in yourself, because you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like you're not rejuvenated. You must feel really drained right now. That's what I'm seeing in the cards, and I'm already starting to feel it. You're feeling like everybody's just messing with you. Like this was even in reverse, right? So you don't want people to mess with you, and you want to feel rested and rejuvenated. I get it. and you don't want to feel stuck. So let's see how we can get you out of this energy, okay? So how can we get you out of this energy? We're turning the cards around for the first thing that we're going to do. All right, so how can we get Pisces out of this feelings all tied up energy? Pisces, feeling all tied up energy here. The Six of Pentacles and the King of Earth. So, King of Earth saying that you're very stable, or the Six of Pentacles. So you're trying to find your balance here. And you got to realize that you may have somebody that's very stable around you, or you may have like Earth in your chart. And it's saying that you can really balance it out and you can really be your own boss. But you got to take your power back, right? You don't let yourself feel like this. Let yourself feel vulnerable like that. So like you feel like you're feeling stuck, right? So step into your power, to your even if you have people in your life that are financially stable or a boss, maybe talk to your boss about how to find balance in what you're doing here. Why is the King of Pentacles here with feeling stuck for Pisces? And also the Six of Pentacles, not feeling like you have enough. Seven of Cups. You have a lot of options, okay? So for some of you, you may be confused about what you have, and you're actually very stable. You are actually very stable, but you may be confused about, like, might be confused about that. The Hangman on the bottom of the deck. See things from a different perspective. That they're asking you to see things from a different perspective. Like if you have food on your table, you have a warm bed, you can bath every day, you know, you don't wake up sad every day, then you're in a good place. Don't let your mind confuse you, and don't watch people that will confuse you, or don't watch readers that always end up with scaring you in a reading, that make you want to get a reading because they scare you into it. Don't let that happen, all right? So, rejuvenation. How can you feel more rejuvenated and that's going to help you to change the energy of feeling like everybody's there to hurt you and to confuse you, okay? So, let's see. How can you stay rejuvenated and away from the energy of feeling deceived? Because you have a call, all right? So, especially the people that have a higher calling, we are all put through test, all right? So we have to learn how to transmute the negative energy into positive energy. When we think negative about ourselves, that's what we call in. Then we call other people that do the same thing. They're thinking negative about themselves. So that's what keeps you stuck and keeps you feeling like everybody's out to get you. If you surround yourself with people that always feel like everybody's out to get them, you actually have a call. So you need to nurture your energy. You need to rest and rejuvenate. You have a call, okay? You have a higher purpose, an emperor, all right? So for some of you are a masculine, and I read for masculine and feminine energy, male and female. You have an Ace of Pentacles here. You have the power to turn that energy, this energy here, into a positive energy by doing the work. Not like, don't skip it. Don't skip the rejuvenation. Don't skip the resting and relaxation. Don't skip that, because that's very important for our body. And this is going to bring you to this new start in your call of like your higher calling that you've been feeling. All right. So we are done dreaming. Neptune, which is the ideas and intuition, your intuition and your ideas. That's the dreamy energy that you now need to make happen. But that's also Pisces energy. But that energy is now gone into Aries, which means that you can use that energy when it is in Aries and take this call. Like, take what you feel like you're called to do. Follow that path in your life, and you will never feel like this again. You will never feel like that again. You will always feel like you're large and in charge and you're the boss. And Five of Water. let go of the pain and any like grudges. Let go of any grudges. Have the strength, the inner strength to tame that lion within yourself, okay? That's like the 5 of Pentacles or the 5 of Cups is like regrets. It's like holding a grudge as well. The 5 of Cups is holding a grudge as well. So when we hold grudges, that keeps us down. And when we let go of the grudges, we end up being exactly who we want to be and what we want to be. So we have to let go of the negative energy because that holds us down. It holds us back. Yeah, use this, what I was already, how I said, like that 10 of Swords, 10 of Feathers in this case, because this is the good tarot. So we can turn that, the negative energy you feel, turn it into positive because it's a good tarot. So in the good tarot, it's a feather. So think of your thoughts as a feather. You can blow it away if it's not energy that you want in your energy, right? Make it go away. It's air. Air, you blow it away. Right? So learn to do that. And this is going to give you that inner strength. That's what I got for you. And you're going to be walking in your spiritual power. Queen of Wands. What just fell out? Queen of Wands. The Hermit fell right on divine timing, okay? The angel of divine timing. The Hermit here is learn what you need to learn. This is what I already said. The key. See the keys? The Hermit is school. So get the lessons and whatever you need to learn about this, your higher calling. Take those courses for your higher good, and have the strength to let go of petty shit, like petty emotions. You know, sometimes it's like we want to be petty. It's when we're unhealed. Okay, only people that want to be petty is the people that are unhealed emotionally, that have a hard time regulating their emotions. And once you learn to regulate your emotions, when people are being petty with you, you will let them go. Whether it's on the phone, you'll be like, all right, I'll talk to you later. I got things to do. So you don't fight with them. You just let them go. If people want to be petty. So, and if you don't want to be petty, focus on your higher good. And don't let others like deceive you by making you focus on their pettiness, okay? So, yeah, don't get suckered into pettiness. Don't be a petty bitch. or a petty asshole. I'm just kidding. All right, so let's do a call. So because these call messages came out for the collective, I call it the collective, the call. We will do a collective reading now. It's 202.55. 202.55 for the collective. So let's see what the call is for everybody. What is the collective messages for everybody? That's a dang, man. That's way too much. I want them to come in like not like that. Okay. It came out. So I'm going to show you guys how they came out. So we got the man holding the heart. We have the Archangel Ural, which is your crown chakra, connecting with your higher self, and also what you've learned. So this is the base of the reading. So the Hermit here is what you're learning, right? So she also has the book right there, and she's learning about her intuition. She's learning about everything around her. And she's really taking it all in. And there is someone here that has a pure heart, and they have a good heart. And this person is someone with a good heart, and you're learning. You could be male or female, or you could be both. That I'm reading for the masculine energy healers, and the positive and the feminine energy healers. So on the bottom of the deck, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Oh, door to value. So you have the door to value. Hold on, there's somebody at my door. Just 1 second. I'll be right back. Hi, girlie.
Just me.
I'm on the collective reading. If you want to come and join me, you can on live.
I
But I'm just
didn't bring my smokes or anything.
well. Give me 10 minutes, and I'm gonna be done, and then you can take a break because I'm just been on YouTube for the last
Hey,
2 hours.
get back here.
I've been on YouTube for the last 2 hours. Now I'm doing the collective reading at the end. So I'm doing energy read for all the signs.
Oh.
So
I just came up here to check out the books. I wrote gloves.
oh
All those books are either about God or about hell, but none of them have spells or anything like that. That book that you pointed out to me specifically, it's a story. It's not a spell book or anything.
hi Joseph. Joseph.
Oh. I didn't even recognize him. What the
No.
hell?
All right. So come back in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't get into it, eh? He's right down there vacuuming
Oh.
right now. So
Oh.
we
Want to grab me?
we looked at each other and I stared at him for a minute. Oh my God, hold on.
Okay, go.
And yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay,
go
come
down
back in
there.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, la la la. Hello, hello. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so the door to value is on the bottom of the deck. That's awesome for the collective, but some of you, you have to leave where you are to be able to go after. You've learned what you need to learn where you are, and some of you need to move on and really learn to really like align yourself, body, mind, and spirit. So, all right, got a little distracted there. Someone at the door. So, yeah, let's get into this reading with the tarot. All right, let's see. The man holding the heart for the collective here. What is this man holding a heart? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of cards. Okay, so a man holding a heart is justice. Page of water. The page of water. And then we got the Four of Pentacles, okay? So somebody's been holding back here out of the collective. Sorry about that. Somebody's been holding back here out of the collective here. Page of Cups and Four of Pentacles. Justice. So someone's been holding back to really offer their heart. Like, you see that? But they've been holding back. They feel like they don't have enough. Some of you, there's someone here in the collective that thinks that they don't have enough to make their love offer. So this is about love. And for some of you, this person may have been tempted by another. Okay, so that's the Two of Wands. That could be another choice, like they've been tempted by another choice. They may not feel good enough for you. Four of Pentacles here. They do love you. They have a lot of passion for you. They want things to be right between you and them. They want justice. But they may not feel good enough for you. So they may have been tempted by others as well. By the temptress. By the Jezebel. So they may have been tempted by someone else here. We'll get into it, alright? We'll get into it. This is about love. So for the collective, it's about love. So the seventh chakra here, why is that here? The knowing, what you learned and everything. What is this about? How's this leading you to your value? Yeah, you're learning to value yourself. Okay, King of Pentacles, Earth. Yeah, so you did not fall for the temptations that may have been there, right? Just because you didn't feel good enough for the one that you wanted, you did not allow yourself to be tempted by the other. You just learned how to really become the King of Pentacles. You learned it by connecting with books and connecting with your higher self. A message of air. So clear messages coming in for you and patience here. So I feel like for a lot of you, you've been very patient and you've been bringing, messages, clear messages to people that need to hear them for the collective here. And tell me about this. So Queen of Water. And through all of these books and everything, for some of you, you may have hit the library a lot. For a lot of you, through the books, you have learned to really like ground your emotions. Like you really became the Queen of Cups. You've learned to regulate your emotions. You've learned to ground your emotions. You learned how to connect with your happy side, your sun side, and um, you learned to value. What you learned value of money as well. What's this value? You learned the value of intuition. You learned how much intuition is valued, like how much it's worth. It's worth a lot of money, okay? Your wisdom is worth a lot of money. Okay? So you've learned that when things have like so like you get the value comes in for you money wise when you shed your intuition on people. You know, you help people understand their intuition. Seven of Swords, yep, you've been betrayed, and this has led you to your Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. See, like right here, even when you were Seven of Swords, when people hurting you, people were always trying to beat on you emotionally, mentally. See, she is a Seven of Swords, which feels like she has felt betrayed. But even though you felt betrayed, you still did not allow your energy to affect others in a negative way. So you did not treat others with your emotions or your thoughts. You kept them calm, and look at that. Even the birds came to you, even when you were and felt really betrayed, like you were in that energy of feeling very betrayed. You know, like even you stayed peaceful. You stayed peaceful, and this is what's bringing you the sun. You know, it's turning the wheel in your favor to your happiness, all right? And you may have felt like you weren't good enough for some of you collective to do this work. Let's see. Final message for the door to value. How is the value going to come in? How is the money going to start coming in? Message of air, clear messages, the world, and a five of fire. Using your, you know, if any, you know, creative energy, or, you know, when you're, so when you, so conflict can sometimes give you good ideas to do things that are creative. Like you can turn negative fighting energy into creative energy, right? So that's the five of fire, which is the five of wands, which can mean like a lot of creative energy. The world card here, you may be worried about the world. You may feel like the world is wanting to fight with you. But Eight of Cups, you've been waiting for your ship to come in when you already had your ship right there. You already had your, you didn't need to wait for anything. It was already there with you. You know, your treasure was already with you. Message of air and a message of water. And the High Priestess. So you bring messages of emotions and message of your, like, help people have clear mind. And you use your intuition that you've learned. You use your higher priestess. And you also allow the ancestors to guide you through the forest. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And you also know when to hold back your energy. Like when you just need to rest and like collect your energy and connect, like call your energy back to yourself. Like you've learned all of these things. Like, so Six of Pentacles, you've learned to balance yourself. Five of Emotions, you've learned to let go of things. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah, and for some of you, you may even connect with the fire sign that is somebody that has a lot of like happiness to offer people and also a big heart. So, and this person has gone through it too. See the scars on their face? So that person has already gone through it. They can, you know, show you the way. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If anybody did donate, can you just let me know if you're still here? I will check, and if somebody did donate, I will make a like a personal message towards that. Okay. So a personal reading towards that, depending on what the donations were, right? So if it's a message, if it's a full reading, whatever the donations is, I will do, and I will um, put the initial of the person, because I don't have your email unless you email me. If you email me, I'll send you the link that I do a reading to your email, and then you can just click on it there, and it will be unlisted, so nobody else gets your reading. So that's a private and personal reading. If you need a private and personal reading, let me know that, so then I can. Well, I always do it anyway like that. When you get a personal reading, it is private. You're the only one that watches it unless you share that link with other people. So the link is going to be unlisted. It will not be shared on my in my folders or anything like that. And the link will only be going to you to email whoever gets the reading. Okay, so that's how I do it. That only the person that gets the reading gets the link, and that's why it's called a personal private reading. And if you want to share your reading with other people, that is up to you. You can share that link with whoever you want. But I'm not going to, right? That's how private personal readings work. Meow. She's got the cutest little meow. Thank you so much, guys, for being here, and much love, all right? Have faith. Is this a magic show? You can call it a magic show. We do magical work here. All right, God bless y'all. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Bye. Don't forget to go check out my Casa 420 for the yoga, okay? Goodbye. Bye. Weekly yoga. Oh, I can't click off now. Why? Oh. All right. See you later. Bye.